again. I think I found some iPhone 5 footage thing. The link will be in the description. Or it is some guy in Japan or Hong Kong or something. He's just showing off what he finds. But there's a few things that I've found flaws with it. If you know, the voice memos is like a blue, it's hard to explain, but like a blue icon. But on his, it's like the one that you see in OS, I think it's 4.0. So I think that's pretty fake, to be honest. And on the back of it, it says XXGB, but when you go into the menus of the phone, you can actually see it. It's got 58 gig, which supposedly means this is a 64 gig model. And the camera looks a bit different because it don't have the bezel on it. So to explain, it looks like a new speaker system down the bottom. And apparently it's meant to have an 8 megapixel camera, which will be pretty good. And what's it called? And Sony's CEO has actually said they're going to be making cameras for the iDevices because they're pretty crap. But he didn't say they're pretty crap. He said they're going to be making some. So yeah, there's a front-facing camera with like the speaker and speaker, and something below that, yeah. And then he's just showing off some of the stuff. Yeah, so it looks like it's, well, I think it does, because if you ask me, they don't need to make a drastic change in the iPhone. So yeah, it looks like it to me. Yeah, and he's just showing off that it's definitely beta because he's in like all the settings, and they're not like, you wouldn't have carrier settings because that would be too like, you can't get into the carrier settings on phones. So yeah, he's just showing that it's prototype. Yeah, yeah, I think this is the iPhone 5. Is also later off shows it also later he also shows off multitasking, which looks like, if you've jailbroken, it looks like one of the tweaks you can get. Basically double taps home, sure it's customizable, it comes up with all like the pages you've got open. So yeah, I don't know, it looks a bit like a jailbreak, to be honest. And it also looks like that it's got the old voice memos icon instead of the blue one. So a couple of things make me think this could be fake, some of them don't. Yeah, it's going to be 58.2 gig, which is obviously 64 like I've just said. Yeah, it shows it off quite a lot. It also shows off an expandable SD card slot, or that might actually be a SIM card, I'm not too sure. It also shows off the new, well, supposedly, obviously, like, you know, when you like hover an icon over another icon, it puts it in a folder. Where you do it on these iDevices, it just kind of falls in, but this one, it opens like a new tab and it shows what you want to call it. You can edit it, it comes up in a new thing. You can see for yourself in this video. I might also try and put it in my video as well. Yeah, it just comes up differently, not such a big tweak, to be honest. Yeah, so this supposedly is the iPhone 5. Yeah, that was a SIM card, sorry, forget that one, and micro SD. That was a SIM card because it says no SIM card installed, so when he put it in, it obviously said installed. Yeah, that was a SIM card. I'm just showing you what I found. Yeah, like I've said, the link's in the description. The side looks a bit different, and it's in white, because I know a lot of people have been waiting for the iPhone 4. Oh, I want it in white, I want it in white, and now it hasn't come out, and now they didn't get it. So now he's showing it off in white, and he's showing off like the silent thing, and the volume rockers look exactly the same. He's showing off pages of apps, and that's it. Oh yeah, there's the multitasking, sure that's going to be customizable. And then there's just a little ad on the end of his video to show that like it's smart covers for the iPad. So this is what I think. So overall, to sum it up, it's got a new folder thing where you put two things in a folder. That's basically nothing. It's got the multitasking thing, which I'm really looking forward to be honest. Like double tapping the back, but I'm sure that's going to be customizable. It's showing a new camera, which is supposedly 8 megapixel. This might be the new Sony camera, because everyone said, oh, iPod Touch 4th gen, it's going to be HD. Yeah, it looks pretty shit, to be honest. The HD on it, it's HD, but it's less than a megapixel. So yeah, maybe with the iPad 3, even though the iPad 2 just come out, you might want to wait with the iPad 3, because there might be a new Sony camera in it. So yeah, this is just what I think. I told you what the overview was, the multitasking, and all of that. So thank you, I'm out, peace.